Hi, I'm Steve. These are my 10 quick questions.
All right, number one, let's kick things off. When did you first realise your voice could silence a room, or at least get people to stop scrolling through TikTok?
Well, when I first started singing, there was no such thing as TikTok. So it was a long time ago. I think the first time I ever did anything where I actually thought, oh, hang on, I might be able to sing a bit, was when I was about 15 and I did my first sort of real show at school. And funnily enough, it was singing a Boyz II Men song. So completely different from what I'm doing now.
Nice. Do you warm up your voice before gigs, or just scream into the void and hope for the best?
I've started to a little bit more now, only because I've started doing vocal lessons, but I don't do a lot, really. I generally think that during the day my voice generally gets warmer. If I do tend to sing a little bit of country music, light country in the car on the way up to a gig a couple of hours before, that seems to get me where I need to be.
Nice. What's your go-to move when you forget the lyrics on stage? Make something up, mime dramatically, or point at the mic to the crowd and hope they save you?
Well, this has happened many times, especially when we used to do that bloody Beatles cover. But I think my go-to is now it's getting easier because people know some of the lyrics to the song, so I can just do the classic hold the mic out to the crowd, get them to sing it. But I don't really care if I make a mistake really on stage, so I will just stop for a second now and then just crack on. But no, I don't think I've ever done that, the whole making excuses things, because I think that makes it more obvious that you've made a mistake. So no, I try not to do anything, I just move on to the next bit.
All right, what's more terrifying? High notes, vocal cracks, or accidentally starting the song in the wrong key?
I played a show. I played a show with a band before. It was just doing an acoustic set, and I had the capo on completely the wrong fret. And we started the song, and I started singing it anyway. So we were doing like really complex harmonies in the song, so we just had to completely wing it, and that is by far the worst thing that can happen to you. Voice cracks. My voice does that relatively often, actually, so I don't really mind that so much. High notes are the one. You've got to be ready for them.
Nice. Every singer's got one. What's your guilty pleasure? A song you like to secretly sing to when no one's around?
Guilty pleasure? I don't know. I think my weirdest one is I really, really love a guy called Daddy Freya, who's off of Eurovision, the Swedish guy who does all the funny dance routines. I kind of like all of his stuff. I actually used his songs to practice learning my low notes. He's got a very deep voice.
Ya Ya Ding Dong guy?
Is he Ya Ya Ding Dong? No. You're thinking of the film, I think. Eurovision.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you find it harder to remember lyrics or to pretend you like the guitarist's 14th new riff idea this week?
Well, yeah. No, remembering lyrics. If I don't like a lyric, I won't remember it. That is just a fact. I just won't remember it at all. I have that issue with one of the songs that we started. I've just said literally about an hour ago, I think I'm going to rewrite the whole song because I just can never remember it. Don't matter what I do or how many times I do it, it's not sticking. My brain just operates in a way where if I don't like the song, it's not getting remembered. Whiskey in a Jar, I performed that song about 200 times with a covers band when I first started. I could never remember the words because I hated it. Hated the song because I don't know. I think I hated it because we played it so many times. But the more I played it, the less of the words I could remember. It's like my brain just rejects them.
The Beatles as well.
Yeah, that song, I hated that song.
A lot of lyrics in that one to remember.
It's just random words. It made no sense. No, I can't do it.
You've got a little, what's your memory thing for that? Not head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Yeah. Oh no, I had to literally do it like head, shoulders, knees, toes. He wears a flat top, and then it's like you do shoe shine, and then
he's going to the roller coaster.
Yeah, the roller coaster. Yeah, so it was annoying.
All right then, what's your pre-show ritual? Herbal tea and vocal runs, or pacing nervously and swearing quietly?
Vocal zone will be my one thing that I usually have one at least before I go on. The other thing, not really a ritual, but I get really hyped, and because I'm getting old now, I tend to do a lot of backstage stretching, a little bit of pre-show yoga, almost. If I don't stretch, I'll come off stage ruined, absolutely ruined. Yeah.
People don't realise how much of a workout it is playing in this band.
It is, my well, come off hurting physically. It's bad.
All right, if your voice had a personality, what kind of diva would it be? Mariah Carey level confident, or please don't crack today anxious?
If my voice had a personality.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a weird one. I think it would. I think if my voice had a personality, it would be a cigar smoking, whiskey drinking old man. I don't do the smoking bit, but I definitely like the whiskey drinking, and it is a bit raspy. So if it had a personality, I'd say it was an old man that sits on a porch in a rocking chair and just shouts at his dog. Only I've got a cat called Ozzy, who's a prick, and I'll shout at that instead.
All right then, final one. If you could duet with any artist, living or dead, who would it be? And would you try to out-sing them or just vibe along?
Oh.
Yeah.
See, if I could be on stage with anyone in the world ever, it would have been Prince. But not a chance I'd try and sing with him.
Can I out-vibe that guy?
No, and you're not going to...
What costume would you wear? You'd need some sort of outfit.
I don't know. I'd just be security or something for him. I couldn't even begin to try and play along. If I was to just like want to go out and have a good time on stage and go wild, then maybe someone like Motley Crue. Oh, that'd be awesome. Like, that would have been so fun, wouldn't it?
You could out-sing him now, anyway. You could out-sing him now, anyway.
Yeah.
So true, man.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Nice. That's it.
Sweet.
Amazing.
That was great.